Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mike. Um, um, I'm back, uh, and I want to give an update on my channel. I know I've been unboxing a lot of new hats and everything, and I made a few videos since then. I don't remember if I actually um, made a video of all the recent hats I purchased, but you'll see them in time now that football season started, and um, I'm going to start making more videos, because football season is my heaviest time of the year where I make my videos. Um, well, I just want to give an update on what's going to happen. Again, throughout the off season, I unboxed a lot of hats. I'm gonna still do that. I got about 8 on order. Um, and I know I missed the first week of the NFL season in terms of videos and reactions, but like I said before, I'm gonna do reaction videos to the games, and some live reactions. The time's gonna be a little skewed and a little awkward because my daughter's back in school now and I gotta pick her up. I don't know, about 45 minutes after I get home from work, so it's gonna be a little awkward in that sense, but I just hope you subscribe, hit like, all that stuff. Regardless if you like my videos or not, I'm going to be true to myself and be real and tell you the truth on games that I've watched. I don't watch games for stats. I'm not going to come on my videos and talk, histories and stats and all that. I watch just for fun. And lately, to help with my social anxiety at work, I've been kind of showing off my hat collection, a different one every week, or not every week, a different one every day for at least the last couple of months. I'm not sure how long it's been, but, and everybody says, oh, what hat you got on today? Oh, that's a good one. Honestly, some people like the hats I wear, some don't, because they don't follow certain sports. A lot of my friends follow football and basketball, but some don't follow baseball, but some follow baseball, some don't follow basketball, whatever. And one of my friends, really doesn't care about anything but football, and once football season's over, he can care less. But speaking of football, I got one of my new purchases. I'm not sure if I showed this in a video yet. It's the new 2022 brand on sideline hats for the LA Rams. If you're familiar with my channel, I purchased a St. Louis Rams hat way back in the day, and that one's not going to leave my house, because if you're familiar with my channel lately, I've been boosting up my hat collection. Ones I'm gonna buy for my collection, ones I'm gonna wear on occasion, maybe show once, make a decision if it's gonna go in the collection and stay there, or if I'm gonna show it off once in a while. And then there's gonna be ones where once everything is said and done, it's basically, I'm gonna have a heavy rotation of ones of my choosing. And I got about maybe 8 more hats on the way. Um, and obviously, I got to put a cap on it eventually. So after these hats show up that I ordered, I'm going to just put a cap on it and say no. But just to let you know for the record, I got about all 32 football teams. I got some team hats more than once. Hence the, one for the collection and one I don't mind getting dirty and ruined and destroyed, which I mean is, if I wear this one to work, I'll be like, if I get a scuff on it, I'll be like, no problem. But that St. Louis one, I'm not gonna, that one doesn't see the light of day. And I recently bought a original San Diego Chargers hat on eBay, and again, that one's not gonna leave the house. But I pulled out the LA Chargers one that I recently bought, and I, wear that. But speaking of hats that I don't know if I showed off, I don't know if I showed this one yet. It's the Detroit Lions. Again, I have one for the collection and one I'm gonna, don't mind getting destroyed. I don't know if I'm gonna put this one in the collection after I show it off and wear it, or if I'm gonna keep the other one in the collection. It's basically the same hat, but the other hat is all black with the lion in a powder blue. Their original logo or style logo, whatever. Because I know they changed it in the last couple of months or years. So, I mean, my sports collection is getting to the point where I have nowhere to put everything. I got ones in the living room. I got one. My whole bedroom closet is basically exploding with sports jerseys, hoodies, hats, the whole thing. And I'm keeping them under in plastic, hat. They call them hat boxes, whatever. Hat storages. But what did I want to... Oh, let's talk the football games this past week real quick before I gotta leave to go get my daughter. Grabbing a quick bite to eat. As I'm doing a video, you gotta make sure you eat. Huh. Mm. Mm. Sorry about that. I don't like talking with my mouth full. Let's start with the obvious game, right? The Dallas Cowboys. Look, once Dak Prescott went down, I believe that their season is over. Look, technically their season's not over, but even with Dak Prescott, they don't have an offensive line. The only person they have on defense now is Micah Parsons. Excuse me. Zeke is a shell of himself. Tony Pollard, you just don't know. Because honestly, Dallas should draft. That's what happens when you eat too fast. Dallas should draft a quarterback in this year's draft or next year's draft or whatever. Because if they want to win it, if Dallas wants to win a championship, all I've been hearing for the last 26 years is maybe next year, maybe next year. I'll be honest. The only way that the Dallas Cowboys, is going to win a championship is if Jerry Jones, the GM and owner, whatever you want to call him, steps down, backs the fuck up, and just says, you know what, I'm going to be part of the background, this, that, whatever, and I'll be cool with it. Then, if they get a new quarterback, because honestly, Staubach, Aikman, Romo, they're not walking through that door of the Dallas Cowboys facility. So that's my take on that. The Carolina Browns game. Baker Mayfield went back to Cleveland, or was it in Carolina? Anyway, I like Baker Mayfield. I like both teams. I've loved Carolina since their existence. So, you know, I really don't know what to say about that game right now. The Chiefs game, obviously, it was like 30-0 in the first quarter, and I'm like, you know what, this game's over. The Bengals and the Steelers. Come on, you can't catch a break with these field goal kickers, right? I mean, Jesus Christmas. Anyway, and then, what was it? The Colts and Texans played to a tie. I mean, come on. I mean, look, folks, I like all 32 teams, so when people say, well, why do you like all 32 teams? Well, you know what? It's not that I'm a homer and I can't catch a loss. I win either way. I'm just a fan of football, okay? And any, baseball, whatever. Cool. Back to the original point of this video. Showing off my hat collection is a very surreal experience. It's helped with my social anxiety. Because I don't like talking in public, or, I can't really start conversations at work. But when people see my hats, love them or hate them, my friends say, hey, nice hat. Oh, I like the hat, but I don't like the team, And it just starts a conversation, and it's been a real eye-opener for me. And that's originally why I started this YouTube channel. But back to the games. The Eagles and Lions, okay? Eagles from my hometown, Philadelphia. I'm glad the Eagles won. They still need to do some work in terms of their offense, because Jalen Hurts cannot be the entire offense. And they almost blew it at the end. They gotta, once they have their foot on someone's throat, they gotta keep it there. They cannot let go of the gas pedal, man. They can't. Or they're gonna lose a lot. Minnesota against Green Bay. Okay, rivalries, obviously. Minnesota outclassed Green Bay. Rodgers or not. Kirk Cousins got the best of Rodgers. And Minnesota, if Minnesota plays anything like they played this week, next week against my Eagles at Monday night, the Eagles don't have a chance of winning that game. And of course, you know, Minnesota fans hate us because we won the Super Bowl in Minnesota. Uh, uh, what other games? I know there was all 32 teams, but the Bills. Look, listen. Bills Mafia. There you go. Against the Rams on opening Thursday night. What can I say? The Bills are my Super Bowl pick. They are going to the playoffs. They're going to go to the championship game, go to the bowl, and win it. That team has been the only team who has been to so many Super Bowls and lost. You know what? It is their year, okay? Josh Allen, he's the man, okay? Then you got Diggs, wide receiver. You got Von Miller on the defense. I'm telling you, mark it down in the record books, folks. If you follow my channel, I'm going to be following Buffalo. They are my pick. Okay? Mark the date and time that I said this. Okay? I said it before week 1, but I did make a video during week 1. And I know this video is going a little long, but I got some time before I had to pick up my daughter, and I haven't made a video in a long time. And like I said, it helps with my anxiety. So I hope you're ready for a lot of videos of me just kind of babbling a lot. Sorry about that again, but you know, and I'm also supporting the Baltimore Ravens. The hoodie. It's a little dark, so you can't really see it, but I actually bought a couple of hats, like I said, and a couple of hoodies that are still on order, but they should be here soon, and I'm going to do videos on that. And then thanks to week 2, you know what I'm saying? So in conclusion, oh wait, there's one more game I want to mention. Seahawks, Denver. Russell Wilson returning to Seattle. He took him to 2 Super Bowls, won 1. Great. Obviously, the 2 Super Bowls that still make me angry that I cannot get past, and I will say this, is the Atlanta Patriots Super Bowl when Atlanta was up 28-3. I mean, come on now. And then the Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl when they didn't run Marshawn Lynch and they decided to pass in, of course, Malcolm Butler. You know, will go down in history as, that'll probably go down as the most decorated defensive play in Super Bowl history over overtime. And then, of course, Belichick benched Malcolm Butler that following year when the Eagles played the Patriots in the Super Bowl 52 and won. And no one knows why. So, look, Russell Wilson, they're paying him all that money. Their coach is kind of new, so he doesn't, I guess, understand situations. But he's been in the business his whole life, from what I heard from sports talk radio. But, look, and weird as it might sound, Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson had their falling out. And what really broke up that team was the fact that they didn't run Marshawn Lynch and they wanted Russell Wilson to be the MVP of that Super Bowl. And basically, Pete Carroll wanted to coach a certain way and didn't want Russell Wilson to, be Russell Wilson. They had their little falling out. And then, of course, that famous play at the Super Bowl kind of blew up the defense, because after that defense, the Legion of Boom defense, just crapped the bed. But don't get me wrong. Like I said, I've been a Seahawks fan since Mike Holmgren was coach, when the Seahawks were in the Super Bowl against the Steelers. So, and then you go back to Warren Moon. I was a fan of all teams back in the day as well. I'm just a big fan of football. So, anyway, with that said, I'm finally going to get out of here for tonight. I have 4 days off from work because me and my wife put in for some time off together, and we're just going to enjoy each other's company. And I hope to see you maybe Saturday for college football, because I'm going to start doing videos on Saturday for college football as well. And too bad for Texas. They almost beat Alabama. It was this close, folks. But, so, on Saturday, I have a lot of college teams that I like. Obviously, Texas, Georgia, all the SEC except Alabama. I mean, I like Alabama, but again, they're like the Patriots of college. So, but with that said, I'm gonna get out of here for the day, and please hit like, subscribe, comment down below if you like my videos, and if you're just browsing through, great. And if you like them, hit that thumbs up. And if you're just browsing through and you don't like them, give me a thumbs down. Tell me the truth, just like I will tell you. So, I will see you in the future, and remember, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for those stars, and you will accomplish anything.